What's up? Yeah, come on. I.O.W. Sports Network, late night edition. Let's go. Come on.
We about to raise the bar. Wild card mark. Everybody grab a seat, cause you know we about to spark. Late night sports talk. Modelo Le Cigar. Man, you don't wanna start. Wild card mark. We about to raise the bar. Wild card mark. Everybody grab a seat, cause you know we about to spark. Late night sports talk. Modelo Le Cigar. Man, you don't wanna start. Wild card mark. Hey. L Boogie with the hot flame, ashtray full of top names, little tree for your membrane. This the 9 hour time frame. I just snatched up a 6-pack, got my hands on a lid pack, whipping up a little batch of snacks. Yeah, man, I think I'm all set. Late night, can't sleep, go ahead and just tap in. Better grab you a cold one, and we about to get some laughs in. Wild card on the microphone, he'll hit you with a couple flurries. Y'all need to just strap in for some entertainment sports commentary. We about to raise the bar. Wild card mark. Everybody grab a seat, cause you know we about to spark. Late night sports talk. Modelo Le Cigar. Man, you don't wanna start. Wild card mark. We about to raise the bar. Wild card mark. Everybody grab a seat, cause you know we about to spark. Late night sports talk. Modelo Le Cigar. Man, you don't wanna start. Wild card mark. Hey. Wild card mark. Wild card mark. I.O.W. Late night sports. Wild card mark. Wild card mark. I.O.W. Late night sports. Wild card mark. Wild card mark. I.O.W. Late night sports. Wild card mark. Wild card mark. I.O.W. Late night sports. Hey.
Give me a second, let me light up real quick. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages, welcome to the I.O.W. Sports Late Night Hour Edition, hosted by Mr. Modelo himself. You already know the name by now. You know what I'm saying? Wild Card Mark. You already know the vibe. Pull up, let's go.
We about to raise the bar. Wild card mark.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That right there is the homie Silent Hill TDS going over the hitchhiker's seat on the bottom of the screen. Tap in with my guy over there. And then, of course, y'all tap in with us, I.O.W. Sports Network, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, I.O.W. Sports on I.O.W. Sports 1 on Twitter. Y'all know what it is. But, hey, it's your boy Wildcard Mar in the building. And, of course, when you see my face, you see my partner's face, that's that man, MJ from NJ, Jersey Boy. MJ, what's up, man? How you doing, bro?
What's good? What's good? How you doing today?
Man,
how was your Wednesday, man?
Man, I got a chance to just kind of take care of some stuff around the crib. Still getting acclimated to adding addition. So, I really can't complain, man. Got to spend some QT time with the wifey. She's doing better. And hey, man, you already know. Once I got air in my lungs, I'm good, my brother. So, man.
That's it, man.
How was your Wednesday, man? Everything was good over there in your neck of the woods, man?
Yeah. Little man got called this morning. I had to pick him up from school.
Not
feeling too well, but other than that, everything's copacetic.
Nah, that's what's up. Well, I'm actually surprised you're real calm right now. Being and saying that life is copacetic, and that's good. That's good because we're gonna freestyle this show tonight, and I'm just gonna dive right into it, man. Like, are y'all that dependent on Aaron Judge? Like, what's up, bro? What's going on?
Even when he comes back in a couple of days, as they're saying, even with him, it's not gonna make a difference. Ain't nobody else doing shit.
Like, what's up with that, bro?
Bro, they suck. They straight up, dude. If you watch them, like they're horrible.
Like, yo, they suck.
They suck. They're horrible to watch. Pitching ain't doing nothing. Hitters ain't doing nothing. So even if you put Judge back in that lineup, if you don't make a move, you ain't going nowhere with or without him. So
like is this like just an all around everything is just trash right now? Pitching, hitting, base running, ain't no base stealing going on, ain't no good defense going on. It's just like an all around like, oh, y'all jokers is trash right now.
First of all, you gotta get on base in order to steal a base. You gotta get on base in order to score a run.
I feel you. So let me ask you this though about your Yankees. Obviously, I know y'all always got the money, y'all always got the caps. Y'all may not have the cap space, but y'all ain't never scared to go pay, luxury taxes. Y'all ain't never scared to do that. So let me ask you this though. Obviously, trade deadline usually happens in July, early August, usually.
Oh, by August 1st.
Yeah. So
it's gotta be done.
Now it's July 19th. July 20th going to be, coming around the corner for the East Coast. I mean, you got to talk to me, dog. What's up? Like y'all going, what player out there right now grabs your attention? Be like, yo, I got to have that guy. Maybe he might spark something with the squad.
Nolan Arenado.
Okay. So that means Josh Donaldson is out of there.
Oh, he's hurt. They put him on the 60-day DL. His career with the Yankees is done. That was a failed experiment. Done.
Done deal?
But yeah, he's done.
Okay.
He's got a grade 3 strain of, I don't even fucking know, his pussy lip or what they call calf muscle.
Labia. Come on. Let's
sorry. Mud flappers,
whatever.
Meat curtains.
Wait, hold on, not the meat curtains, bro.
I apologize to all the lady listeners. I apologize. It's just one of them days,
bro.
Flapping in the wind.
Hey, but dog, when he batting like one something, like he was in the he was in the crap,
he was like below 150. He was like battling one. He had 15 hits this year, and 10 of them were home runs, and just about every single one of them was a solo shot.
So he's not hitting for RBIs. So he's pretty much just trying to, pad his own stats.
Bro, when you're in the everyday lineup and you're batting $140, you don't have no stats to back that up.
That's wild, bro.
None of them home runs, they
didn't matter.
No, they didn't.
They didn't matter.
He was trash.
You know what? It's players like that do stuff like that. You like, yo, I don't even know how cats even like you. I see why you've been bouncing team to team.
Yep.
I see why you've been bouncing team to team. I see why you've been having issues staying in the city for. No, he won an MVP in Toronto and can't stay there.
Correct.
That speaks volumes, bro. I mean, dude is bouncing all over the place, and it's not like we don't know that he has the talent, because I think Josh Donaldson has always had the talent, but now you're not performing, and you still being the same, prick.
Basically, yeah.
Let's call it what it is.
Absolutely.
That's wild, bro.
He was worthless. It was a worthless experiment, because they got Isaiah Kiner-Falefa in return also for Gary Sanchez and Gio Urshela.
Yeah.
It's basically like a fucking wash, but I'd rather have
Sanchez was pretty much cooked. I don't know what happened. Yeah,
I'd rather have Urshela right now than Donaldson, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
As Barkley said.
I hear you.
Dude, they need a lot of help. There's no one guy out there that will
change
propel this team to be, a championship caliber squad. Even if they went and got, who, he wouldn't make a difference either.
Yeah, but that's the crazy thing, because that's why I asked you that question, because obviously the rumors are out there about Ohtani coming there. I didn't even know if you thought that there was a play out there that you could be like, yo, man, this guy would help spark and change everything.
No, because if you're not performing on both sides of the ball, at this point that like they like their catcher position, they got Higashioka and they got Trevino.
Yeah.
Neither one of them doing shit. So they're looking to upgrade catcher.
I got you.
Can Otani catch? Can Arenado catch?
No.
Can Max Scherzer catch?
It actually kind of scares me. You might come get Salvador Perez from the Royals.
Yeah, they did. That's. I mean, from what I'm reading, the Yankees are going after. I'm not saying necessarily going after all these main players, but they have an interest because that's the position of need. Position of need for that team.
Oh well, general manager's supposed to do his job. Yeah, he's going to inquire everything. Yeah,
absolutely. You have to. You have to do your due diligence on, is Salvatore available?
Well, and that's the crazy. They said, this was even before like the trade deadline. He was even coming up. This is like I want to say early May, that the general manager for the Royals came out and was quoted to say that we're not interested in trading Salvador Perez. And yes, the Royals were absolutely they're dog crap. They've been playing like dog crap this year. And the fact that he said that so early in the season where it wasn't even close to, June or July or nowhere close to the All-Star break, and he's already saying that. Come on, man. I don't believe that. And as much as I adore it,
you gotta build around somebody, man. You can't just keep letting the talent go.
But my thing is, MJ, is you look at what you can get for value on a team that's losing. You need talent, you need picks, you need talent and picks. So that's what you go and get.
Salvador Perez is still in his 20s, bro. Like, what you're gonna keep rebuilding and not stick with anybody?
Yeah, but nobody's there from that World Series team anymore. Salvador
it don't
Perez
have to be no. It don't have to be. He's still in his 20s. You keep him. You keep Bobby Witt Jr. Like, you start building around some of these young cats.
Well, no, Bobby Witt Jr. I don't think they'll find a way to still get the best out of him. I mean, this is I think his second year up on the main stage. But Salvador is 33 years old. Salvador is 33 as a catcher.
Dude, trade Bobby Witt to the Yankees. Come on.
I can't.
You can take Donaldson.
No. Come on, don't.
His
MJ,
contract
don't
expiring.
do me like that. No, don't do me like that.
Dude, his contract's coming out the books. Coming off the books.
And I'm pretty sure his contract is not big, but still, I don't want that bum on my squad, bro.
Dude, he's coming off the books.
Man, y'all deal with
this. You take him for the rest of the year. Come next season, you don't have to worry about him.
Man, nah, I don't want to worry about him for not one day. I mean, and that's even on the losing queen. that's even on the losing team right now. I'm like taking Donaldson on that squad. I'm just saying that at the end of the day,
we'll give you Billy McKinney.
But I don't know how you would feel about your general manager saying, "Hey, we're not going to trade this guy so early in the season." Like, to me, that's saying like you're shopping him around and you're just trying to find a easy way for the fan base to be like, "Oh, the last of the 2014-2015 World Series team is about to be up out here." Is like, come to grips with it. It's like, just rip the Band-Aid off. We understand his business. He's 33, catcher. You don't last forever as a catcher in Major League Baseball. Like Yadier Molina, Yadier didn't make it to his 40s. And that pound for pound, you could probably say,
he made it to like 38 though.
But I'm saying though, he's 33. My thing is with Salvador being 33, you get the value you can for him. I understand the business part. I absolutely adore Salvador Perez as a Royals fan. But damn it, I understand the business. We need all the help we can get to turn this damn shit around. This shit is the fact that I go to more Kansas City Monarchs game, which is a part of a American conference, and the tickets are about the same price. The only difference is the parking is free. The concession
is easily half the price, if not fucking 3/4 the price.
Yeah, but why would I waste my money to go see a losing product in the Royals, even with Salvador Perez? when I can go see the Kansas City Monarchs for, I'm gonna spend some money, but it ain't gonna be at the same price that I'm doing in Kauffman Stadium.
Correct.
And they're actually good. They're winning. They've won championships multiple occasions. Like what? Y'all haven't. First of all, the fact that y'all actually started winning something in 2014 and 2015 for the first time in my life, and now you go back to what I've known you for the majority of my life is wasting money. That's how I've grown up with the Royals. That's why when they won the World Series and went to back, I'm like, oh, I thought I wasn't gonna see this. I thought that I'd be 6 feet under before any of this would even happen. I can die a happy man because I've seen it, but now I'm back to what I'm used to. They dog shit in the dumps. They gonna eclipse 100 wins in no time, 100 losses in no time. I mean,
it's watch. Like they're gonna take like 2 or 3 from the Yankees this weekend. You watch,
and it'll be a miracle. And but look,
dude, the way the Yankees are playing, they're fucking losing to everybody, bro. they can't score a fucking run. They faced Colorado.
And Colorado's bad. Oh my god,
dude. Yeah, worst team, almost one of the worst teams in the league. Worst team in the National League by far. But they faced 2 pitchers, bro, that had an ERA north of almost 7. And both of these pitchers shut the Yankees down.
Hey, we're gonna start switching this this gear a little bit. But you know why the Rockies suck is because they got the same colors as Northwestern. Hey, MJ, tell me why we just had this conversation last night. You said, yo, there's an investigation and there's more shit coming, bro. Why less than 24 hours later?
Yeah, because we started late last night too.
Why less than 24 hours later? So for whoever doesn't know this name, Ben Crump, he's a civil rights attorney, right? Said his law firm and other attorneys have received reports of hazing within Northwestern University athletic program, impacting not only the Wildcats football team, which we already talked about.
Yep.
Not also the baseball team, which that information we shared last night.
Correct.
And now the softball team.
If you remember what I said last night, it's not going to be just those 2.
More's coming.
More is coming down the pipe. You know it. And it ain't going to stop at softball.
MJ, we're talking about 3 different athletic departments inside the whole athletic department. Like, I can understand if you had an issue with Pat Fitzgerald and the football program. Hey, looks bad on the university as a whole, but it's the football program. It's isolated. Yep. Now, you jump from the football team to the baseball team. Both of them coaches have already gotten fired. Now you go into the softball team. If that softball coach isn't fired, probably will be soon enough. How deep does this shit go?
I said it last night. It's going to run deeper than people fucking realize. You're going to hear more. You're going to hear more. It's not going to stop. It's stopping at these 2. I just don't believe it. It's what they want to let everybody know and what we feel. And I feel you're going to hear possibly basketball, maybe?
I mean, what else is there left?
Water polo?
The polo team, gymnastics team, whatever.
Flying discs, track and field. I mean, the sky's the limit right now because it's like every day it's something new. Like so, you knew about the football.
So right? Warren Miles Long, a running back on Northwestern's football team starting in 2013, said players were put into a culture where sexual violence and hazing were rampant.
And that was 10 years, but that was even under Fitzgerald, was it?
No, Fitzgerald was there. That's 10 years ago. He's been there for a minute, bro.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
He's been there for a minute.
You're right.
I find it hard to believe that coaches were not aware of what was taking place. Lloyd Yates, a quarterback at Northwestern from 2015 to 2017, said during Wednesday's news conference, a lot of coaches took part in it in many different manners. And the explicit behavior was so explicit, it was loud. It took place in close proximity to where a lot of the staff, trainers were located. It's kind of hard to take a blind eye.
Which is telling you that the showers and the lockers are right there next to their offices. Or at least right there in the vicinity.
Yo, this shit is about to blow over, bro. This is not a good look.
Yeah, oh, hell to no, it ain't.
So Yates, who is black, said the culture was especially devastating for many players of color. So that's why I said when you bring in Ben Crump, civil rights lawyer. So now, not only are you talking about, misconduct in the sexual manner, now you're bringing in civil rights. Now you got two bad little marks that's against you right now. What's up, Rye?
Oh, shit. What up, Rye?
Bro, that's wild. Yeah, Northwestern, y'all remember when they did the death penalty for SMU?
Oh, they hammered them.
I think when you got shit like this going around across a whole athletic department, it's jumping over programs inside the athletic department. Softball now, baseball, football. I'm with you. I'm with you on this, MJ. I definitely think more is coming.
There's more coming. It's got to be, because it doesn't stop. If it's not just one sport, it's gonna be. It's more than three. It's gonna be more than three. It's got to be
because
like in the Penn State, like in the Penn State deal, like it was the football.
Yeah, it was isolated
that environment. Yeah,
but it went on for forever though.
Yeah, and now, everybody turned a blind eye to that.
Now the football program was the one that got revealed first.
Yep.
So technically, it was all going to blow over at some point in time anyway, because one of those departments was going to get caught, or for how long that has been going on. Because if you're talking about a kid back in 2013, so we're talking about at least 10, 11 years now.
Yep.
Somebody was going to say something, especially when the behavior continued for that long.
But my question is to you, Lamar. Like, why don't these people say something earlier? Why do you wait, to come forward, 10 years later after shit start getting exposed?
I mean, honestly,
now you come out.
I can't really answer that question because I've never dealt with, being sexually assaulted. So I'm not going to act like or pretend I know anything, but from what
you ain't never let her throw you around the room a little bit?
Nah.
Look,
but
fucking backhand to you.
But from what I've been told, when it deals with situations like that, man or woman, is that there are times that the victim, won't be so upfront or forward with it because they will feel like revenge, backlash, get your scholarship taken from you,
which I understand.
Yeah,
but you're gonna wait 10 years, and if nobody said something about Northwestern, you're not gonna say nothing at all.
Well, here's the thing: we don't know if somebody has tried to say something before and it just didn't go nowhere, because things like that do happen. Somebody probably just said something before. Because it's funny, I saw a clip back in it was what was her name? Courtney Love, the singer,
the one that killed Kurt Cobain.
And there was somebody had interviewed her, and they was like, "What would you tell young girls? What kind of advice would you give them if they wanted to become a star here in LA?" And she goes, "Oh yeah, if Harvey Weinstein,
shoot your man with a shotgun."
No, she says if Harvey Weinstein invites you to a party, don't go. And this is back in 2005. So she's told you something, but people didn't pay attention to it. So my thing is that there are things that people will throw signs out there to say, hey, I'm giving you something to look at. Like, focus over here. Like, I got a situation, and they'll do it subliminally, or they'll outright just say it. So I'm not. There might have been somebody that probably reported something and it doesn't go nowhere. Stuff like that does happen. So we can't throw that out the window as a possibility neither. So I mean, it's just like I said, I've never been in that situation. Hopefully, I never have to be. Obviously, I got mother. I got a sister. I got females all throughout my family. I got daughters. So hopefully, I never have to deal with that situation. So I don't know the right answer why people don't come forward with it up front. But there's traumatic stuff that comes with that. So
I'm just talking from a male's perspective because I can't speak for the other side, but as a male perspective,
yeah,
I tell you what, any man try to touch my booty hole and
I know
what I mean, try to violate me in any way.
Yeah, I got you,
bro. Like you gonna tell me not one person over those years like responded back and fucking snapped? Will they pick on the kicker every year?
We don't. I mean, it sounded like it's just
the punter and the kicker getting fucking abused, like, bro. Because I don't even know, man.
No,
I've never been in a position either, but I just like, damn, man, like I said, I can't think for a female's perspective, but as a dude, like, bro, you touch me, man. We got problems.
I hear you.
You know what I mean?
And I'm of the same mindset too. But I mean, it's
just a shitty situation, man. And if these guys really did get abused, and females, with softball and stuff, I just.
Well, it goes back
my heart will go out to them, and I hope they seek the justice they seen. It's fucked up if this is really happening to them.
Well, speaking of justice, it goes back to what you said. It goes back to what you said straight up. Hey, there needs to be actual punishment to these adults that are the offenders. Yep. You have to set the example. Because you got to find a way to deter people from keep doing it. Because if you don't drop the hammer, trust me, human nature and people will always find a way to be like, I can get away with it. This is what we do.
Yep.
And so
it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate, because these kids, they're kids, man. They're still kids.
They are.
They could be above 18, but they're still kids.
But shame on these people in Northwestern, the adults who are participating in this shit. Come on, man. What are we doing, bro?
You want to talk about drop the hammer? Somebody needs to drop the hammer on them to make sure they drop the soap. You feel me?
Hey, I wouldn't have no issue with that, because at the end of the day, when you send your kids off to college, you're expecting them to be in a safe environment, because they are not under your watch. They're not under your household. They're not under your, protective eyes, ears, and arms no more. So you're trusting these adults who are in charge of these sporting departments. You're entrusting in them as they came to your house and recruited your kid, drank your Kool-Aid, ate your chicken, sat on your couch.
You were good.
And you are putting your trust and faith into these coaches that they got your baby's best interest at heart. And come to find out, they're the ones that are doing the dirt. You talking about a pissed off dad? You talking about a pissed off mother? With all right to look, I know the laws are laws, but hey, man, on some real, bro. I wouldn't even be mad on any way they go seek justice. You don't mess with my baby.
As they say, street justice.
And you don't mess with my baby. So Northwestern got a whole heap of shit in their whole department that needs to get. MJ, it goes back to what we said. How dare you fire only Patrick Gerald, but you kept the rest of the staff?
kept the whole fucking staff. Like,
I don't care
you
that
gonna
the
tell me
season
they don't
starts.
know about it or they
Bro, I
wasn't in
don't
on it?
care.
Come on.
Yo, and this is
Come on,
what
man.
it's bad timing for the football team because obviously the season's about to take off in like a month and some change. So I don't care.
Spring's coming. Yeah,
No,
the fall
bro,
football's coming up. Yeah,
bro, we're midway through July. Bro,
yeah, July 19th. Yeah, I was just thinking in my head real quick. Like, yeah,
bro,
right
they
there.
season starts in about a month. So I don't even care if you got to get a new staff in here. You can't keep that old one here. They're part of the problem.
Dude, if you got to punt the season or just
Bro, that might be the best thing to do right now.
I won't even say like punt the season. Like, you get rid of who you need to get rid of. You don't keep nobody. You just can't. So with that being said, you bring in whoever you need to bring in.
Hey, Northwestern. Hey, man. Hey, y'all want to do the replacement coaching staff like they did on the movie with Keanu Reeves? Come holler at the I.O.W. I know some people at Man Down Sports. I know some people at Sideline Sports.
You can play Keanu. You'll play Keanu.
Team Fate Productions. I know some people that love football. We can coach them up. I don't know if we're gonna win shit, but you need a whole interim staff. Yeah, you gotta clean house. MJ, you got to clean house.
Absolutely. You cannot keep anybody from that staff. Unfortunately, even if I'm not going to even say that there's nobody on that staff that doesn't know. But
hey, man,
you gotta fucking clean.
You
gotta clean that sideline off,
bruh.
Regardless of whether they knew or not.
Northwestern better have Snag a Job, better have Indeed, better have all the damn job search website.
Call a motherfucker.com.
But you better have every last job search engine full of applications of damn apply here, help wanted. You better be screaming to the hills that help is wanted around here. You can't keep no coaching staff on this football team, not a damn coach or coaching staff on that baseball team, not a damn coach or nothing on that softball team, and any other sport that's going to continue to keep getting leaked out, that's having issues across this athletic program. Fire the whole damn motherfucking staff too. You can't keep nobody.
You can't. You seriously, if you think about it as a human being, not even sports related, if you just put it in a human being aspect and wherever they are employed, they gotta go. It doesn't matter the setting. It doesn't matter the setting or what job you have.
They gotta go home.
Goodbye.
But you gotta get the fuck out. Here.
Listen.
You better hope you don't end up in jail. Yeah, open the door and tell them to get out.
Out. Out. Close the door on your way out too. Don't make me do it.
The worst part about, like I said, the worst part about this is that these people gave they trust and faith in you as parents to be that pseudo parent and make sure that you take care of their kid. And
you sat down on your couch and told you and your husband or you and your wife or a single parent, whichever it may be, you told that parent, your child is in good hands.
Broken promises left and right. And like you said, if they got to go to the paddy wagon and go have a vacation, then so be it.
Don't fucking bother me none. If you did this dirt,
boy, you about to see the tuition of Northwestern go up because they're gonna have to pay out some civil suits like a mother, Joe. Oh my God!
It's only the tip of the iceberg, man. You know what's coming.
That shit is wild. That shit is wild. But oh man, let's. I'm just tripping, man. I'm baffled as a parent that this is happening. I literally am. Rye says, catch me up where this happened. I haven't been watching news or sports lately. Northwestern, yes, just do yourself a favor. Just Google the situation, but I'll paraphrase it for you real quick, Rye. So Northwestern, about, was it 2 weeks ago? They had suspended Pat Fitzgerald, the football coach, for like 2 games. They
3 weeks ago, give or take.
and they was being, the football program got investigated because there was some hazing reports, and they found it to be true, and they only suspended him for 2 games. Mind you, the season
and it's just remind it's Northwestern University, which is in the Big Ten.
Yeah, and so, and as he was willing to accept the suspension, but more information came out. They had to end up firing him, and now more information keeps coming out about the hazing situation, but it now is leaking into other sports departments of the University of Northwestern. So now it's the baseball team. Their baseball coach has since been fired. Now today, after me and MJ spoke about it yesterday, now the softball team looks like they're about to become on the fire of this whole hazing situation. And please believe that coach is going to get fired. But the crazy part of this whole story, Rye, is that the coaching staff that was with Pat Fitzgerald was able to keep their job. And, it's just baffling that they're keeping the whole staff and just getting rid of the coach when, there's more reports and information that the staffers knew. All of them knew. So it's just a whole mess. And the hazing allegations are very sexually explicit, doing some weird.
I was just gonna say explicit. Yep.
Yeah, doing some weird shit, and now Ben Crump, the civil rights attorney, is coming in. So now, not only are they dealing with sexually explicit allegations, they're dealing with civil rights allegations. So they're getting hit with the double whammy, and that is not good for the University of Northwestern. Say what you want, that doesn't look good at all for that university. Now that it is crossing over 3 different departments in the athletic department as a whole, and is going to be more. There's no way that it was only just those 3 departments under the athletic department. This is a problem. So this is a problem, and this is not even like, I don't know, man.
Hey, Ryan, if you remember the Penn State allegations, put those 2 together, and that's basically what's going on.
They doing some crazy shit out there, but man,
things that no human being should be doing to another, without their fucking will and consent. It's just
leave your damn hands to your damn self. Leave them alone.
That's it. You touch me, we got a problem.
So let's move this over to the good old NFL. A lot of teams are reporting, we said the same thing, right?
Yep.
Trust.
Yep. Trust. Exactly.
But
tip my cap.
No, for real. But so let's check this out. Obviously, you know about the running back situation, but here's a player.
What
to me,
situation? What do you mean?
Well, no. I'm just saying, obviously we know about the running back situations and all that.
I was just bullshitting. They're kidding me. Like running back situation, like, huh?
But
motherfuckers ain't getting paid. What?
Yeah, but here's a player in a situation that I'm keeping my eye on because this one matters. So Dallas Cowboys 6-time All-Pro guard and team captain Zach Martin is considering not reporting to training camp because of his unhappiness with his contract and the team's lack of interest in restructuring it. Some of the sources are telling Adam Schefter. So, I mean, this is wild. He's saying Martin said he is woefully underpaid relative to the market. Martin is scheduled to make about $7 million less this season than the NFL's top paid guards. Chris Lindstrom of the Falcons and Quentin Nelson of the Colts are at the top of that list, averaging $20 million. Wow.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't this Joker just sign an extension, like, or to whatever it is? He's his contract. He signed the contract.
Yeah, it
right?
says in March, the Cowboys restructured Martin's contract for the fifth straight year to help create salary cap space, turning nearly to 12 million of his 13.5 million base salary into a signing bonus. Martin is signed through 2024 as a result of all the restructurings. Martin's cap figure next year tops 23 million.
So he got his money.
He got his money, but he don't like the fact that he's underpaid compared to everybody else in his
You shouldn't have
position.
signed that contract then.
I get what you're saying, and I hear you.
That's what I mean.
Because I don't think you're wrong. The thing is I don't blame him for wanting more money, is because look at the situation that they're in Dallas, where he's a very important piece on that offensive line. That just like you said,
I'm not blaming him.
No. Just hold on. Hear me out.
Yeah.
You said you were never big on Dak, right? And I think Dak is a good quarterback. All right. So what I'm saying is, you take an important piece out of your offensive line. That's not good for Dak, because he'll take the bad quarterback that you think he is, turn him awful. He'll take the good quarterback that I think he is to being a bad quarterback if he doesn't have Zach Martin protecting his ass at left guard. This is not a good thing for the Cowboys.
No, I'm not saying Zach Martin's not worth the money, or they don't need him. He's worth the money, you know what I mean? But why sign a 6-year deal or a 5-year deal, and then you're gonna want to restructure it after it's like 2?
Yeah.
Why sign that long of a deal?
Yeah, he's restructuring every year.
And now you're gonna ask for more money? Like, you're restructuring, dude.
And they just restructured it in March. now to your point on that, yes, I'm with you. It doesn't make sense for you to keep restructuring your contract, or even take the original contract from the beginning, if you're just going to keep restructuring it every 5 years. Every year. You've been restructuring it for the last 5 years. Every year, restructure. It makes no sense to keep doing it. Now I understand it makes sense in a way for like we said, for Mahomes. It makes sense. It opens up cap space. I know it does the same thing in this situation, but you don't have to restructure your deal. You don't, especially when you're the commodity. If I'm Zach Martin, go get you an agent that's going to tell you the real of how important you are to this Cowboys front line. You're important. You're so damn important. I'm trying to tell you, when you got a quarterback like Dak, who I think is good, it will turn him into bad ASAP if he doesn't have a name.
That's twice you said it.
I'm just saying.
There won't be a third time. I had to throw that out.
But I'm like, bro, like, first of all,
I get what you're saying, though. Absolutely, with this dude.
You know what really needs to happen? You know what really needs to happen, MJ?
They need to let him go, and the Giants pick him up.
Well, no, that won't happen. But I will say this:
you said what really needs to happen, and that's the truth.
No, what I'm saying, what really needs to happen in this situation to appease Zach Martin is Dak Prescott needs to restructure some of that damn money, because I haven't looked it up, but I heard it from some show. They said his cap hit is dumb crazy, stupid crazy, or something like that. He needs to restructure his contract ASAP. And he needs to make sure that his left guard is paid for. It may look like a sacrifice right now, because it is. Which one you want worse? Do you want Aaron Donald coming up through the line, because you're trying to protect Dak Prescott with a backup against Aaron Donald, or do you want a 6-time Pro Bowler in front of Dak Prescott, shielding him from Aaron Donald? I mean, is Aaron Donald? He's still going to kick his ass, but it'll be not.
I mean, either way, the Cowboys ain't going to do shit this year.
Well, but I know that. I know, man. You're a Giants fan. You're supposed to say that. But let's be realistic on this situation.
I am a fan of the NFL.
But let's be real about it. Like, if I'm Dak Prescott, bro, I would call Jerry Jones right now. I'm like, yo, man, just restructure my deal. Take care of my guy. Just take care of him, because if you don't,
that's your way of thinking.
And
but is that his way? Is that you think he's got in him to say, you know what,
MJ, if he don't want to be looking, if he don't want to be looking up at the ceiling all season, if he don't want to be possibly getting injured, he better
That's why
think
he
that
just
way.
keep throwing the ball away to the other team.
Hey man. Hey, regardless, I rather restructure some money because he still gets some money. It just comes in the signing bonus. But I would find a way to go ahead, restructure my money as the quarterback. Just take the financial switch real quick to take care of a guy that's going to make sure that I'm not looking out of my helmet ear hole. If he's going to make sure that I'm not looking like that, thank you.
I wonder how much Campbell's paid him for Chunky Soup, and then he went out there and had like a fucking dookie season.
Hey man,
like we're paying you all this money, and you're doing this. Yeah,
hey,
man, you paid me all this money to turn the ball over.
All I'm saying is, come on, man. Look, everybody's important. Every position, as long as there's a position, obviously the fullback position is pretty much dead in the NFL. So, as long as there's a position for you, you're important. So make sure all right. First of all, the Cowboys can't afford to not go without a good offensive line. Because we don't know the situation with your running back, as in, is Tony Pollard even going to be able to start the season? Like, he got that injury late in the season. It wasn't like no regular type of injury.
Nope.
So we don't even know. And he's in the middle of a contract situation. He hasn't even signed his tender yet.
Yes, he did.
Did he sign his franchise tender?
Tony Pollard did. Yes, he did.
Oh, okay. I'm going to look into that because I didn't see
that one. That one I do know. He said he was. Well, at least
okay. You might be right because I know he didn't get a long-term contract done. He was definitely looking to get that done. I remember that. So you might be right on that. But either way,
I believe he agreed to to the franchise tag, but he did not reach a long-term. No,
as he should have. Hey. But I mean, look.
But hey, I mean, coming off an injury, like it's hard to demand that much money when you're coming off an injury season like that.
Well, yeah, for Tony Pollard, look, as many times as we discussed this on running back situation the last few days, I think Tony Pollard's situation is probably the one that's in the shitter the most definitely because of what you said.
Yep,
he's coming off an injury.
Yep.
So, and not only that. The Cowboys, you already kind of got burned by the running back market, giving too much money out before. I can understand Jerry Jones.
They didn't get burned. They did that shit themselves.
No, you're right. They did.
Fuck them. Fuck them. We them boys. Yeah, you ain't shit.
Hey, I don't.
You them girls.
No, but you're right though. Look, Jerry Jones did not have to get Zeke that money 2 years before his rookie contract expired. You're right. I thought that was silly. You had all the leverage. I didn't understand why he did it.
You had him under your control.
Now, player-wise, you know me. Hey, players get your bread, especially in the NFL. So I'm not mad at Zeke for what he did. He was like, nah, man, this market gonna be crazy as hell. Let me go ahead and try to get my money now. And it worked.
You can't fault Zeke at all. Absolutely not. You just look at the Cowboys like.
Well, because if you really look at it, he saw how much usage he was getting. He saw the output that he was putting. So he was like, hold up. Y'all not going to wait till y'all just, use me, abuse me, and just get rid of me. He's like, nah, I want the money now. Because he's already proven that he was worth it. He did. I don't like Zeke. I wasn't crazy for Zeke. But at that point in time that he asked for that contract, he did prove that he was deserving of it. So he was smart for jumping the gun and go ahead and get the money first and early and right now. So I'm not mad at him for doing that. It's just that it burns Tony Pollard now. Because now they got this sour taste in their mouth. They're like, yo, man, we already paid a running back. You saw what the hell happened. He get the money and all of a sudden declining year after year after year after year. Stayed hurt, playing hurt year after year after year.
You should have known that dude by the way he used to tie his jersey up like above his belly button.
The halter jersey.
Y'all should have known that.
Not the halter jersey.
Y'all should have known that from the jump that you was gonna have a problem.
Yo, you wild.
Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong.
Hey, bro. Hey, man. Any cat walking a haunted jersey, man, you better be one tough son of a bitch, bro. Because cats is looking to really hit you hard, bro. Hey, man.
And then you grow your hair out.
Oh, man.
And then you just put weight on and just
hey,
fall out the league.
Hey, but like
Can't get a fucking contract.
Hey, you gotta find a way to you better get if you can't get the situation with Tony Pollard done. Obviously, they weren't able to long term. It's all right. I mean, we already seen how most teams are really doing this. I mean, hell, Tony, you know the old saying, you lose them how you got them. They use Tony as a way to facilitate that transition between him and Zeke. And then now they gonna do the same thing to you, dog. You're not getting that big money.
Nope.
His situation out of all the running backs is the crappiest one. Talking about leverage, I think he got none.
I was just saying, you got none. You got none, bro.
Hey man, that injury.
Get your ass back out. Get your back ass out there and show me what you can do.
Hey, the injury he just had in January was a leverage that went right out the window. Because say what you want, they gave that money after the injury, but you're not the quarterback.
Just like Daniel Jones gave that fucking dude the bag. You know, same shit. They ain't gonna pay you. That's what these teams are doing, man. You know, unfortunately, you're seeing it, and you're hearing these big names come out about it. It's a crime. It's unfortunate, but it's a fucking dying breed, and these guys know it.
Well, I don't want to say it's a dying breed. I just saying they're not going to financially appreciate the position no more. They're just not.
Let me retract that. Not a dying breed, but it's not. They know, like they're getting one contract. That's it.
Oh yeah, they're getting one, and after that, you better hope that you can get as much as you can for the next, 2 or 3 year deal that you can. You better maximize your guaranteed money, like Saquon said the other night. That's what after that first deal, you better find a deal that's going to maximize your guaranteed money, and if you get the the APY, cool, whatever. Whether you're at the top or who cares? But you need to make sure that you get that guaranteed dollars, because at the end of the day, you're not seeing a big second contract as a running back. You're just not. Ask Saquon. Ask Saquon. If they were still giving out second big contracts to running backs, Saquon wouldn't be in this situation. Austin Eckler wouldn't have to, get his fighting for his extension, for long term.
Shit, he had to fight for what, another $1 or $2 million?
Yeah, they gave him
not
like
even
$2
for a
million.
fucking like a long term. He had to fight for that.
It was like, hey, here's that $2 million. Shut the hell up. It was some hush money, pretty much.
Yeah.
Hey,
backdoor middle envelope type shit,
bro. And not only that, remember the conversation we were having about it yesterday, and with his comments, he was like, "Yo," they was like, when I requested the trade, they was like, "Yeah, go ahead, go look for the trade, but when you negotiate these trades for you, understand this: we want high picks back for you." So what it does is
what we want back in compensation.
It keeps the leverage back in the franchise, because they're pretty much saying, if you want to trade for Austin Eckler, you're gonna have to come up off some crazy capital to get it back. And so what they do is they say his capital in trade return way up high. They know that teams are not going to give it up for a running back. Yep. And so when he comes back and say, "Hey man, I got no offers, no bites," it's like, oh man, that's cool. Well, we'll pay you this. And then you kind of stuck taking that big wad of shit that they're serving you on a silver platter, because they have all the leverage.
Or they could tell him, all right,
roar, bro.
Or they could tell him, like, you could tell him, all right, you could go visit whatever team you want. Like, if you could seek a trade, go seek a trade. And then he comes back to him and he says, "Hey, listen, man, the Seattle Seahawks are interested. They're interested in a trade for me. All right, well, tell them I want 4 first rounders and
This is what I want.
and a Big Mac and a large fry. And he's like, wait a minute, I thought you said you could go seek a trade. Yeah, we did.
Yeah,
But this is the price we're going to put on your head.
we say no one's going to be astronomical and nobody's going to want to pay it. They know it.
Correct.
They know it.
So we'll give you another $1 or $2 million for shut the fuck up, move on, have a good season, and fuck your long-term deal.
Bro, Jonathan Taylor, he's about to deal with it because he's in the last year of his rookie deal.
He's another knows it too. He sees it.
Oh yeah, well that's why he's been vocal about it, and so I mean you're going to see more and more of these running backs stuck in this situation. I just think just with Tony Pollard's situation, and now that you're talking about your 6-time All-Pro left guard might not come either. Oh well, hell, that doesn't help me. First of all, we don't even know when Tony Pollard's going to come back, but when he does, you better hope that Zach Martin's there, because
got a new play caller.
Oh, new play caller. That's another aspect you got to call in. So you're running a new offense. Still got Mike McCarthy as a coach. That's another factor you got to call.
Bum-ass motherfucker.
That's another factor you got to put in
I'm
there.
so glad the Giants didn't hire him years ago.
Oh my gosh.
Bum-ass.
How the hell you only get one Super Bowl with Aaron Rodgers, bro? In his prime. In his prime, MJ. How do you only get one Super Bowl with Aaron Rodgers? You had
why?
You had Aaron Jones. You had Aaron Rodgers in his prime.
You know why?
Oh my gosh.
You want to know why?
What's up?
You know why? Because Aaron Rodgers ain't that guy.
No, come on.
He is Lamar. He is not that guy.
McCarthy had him that long, and he ain't won number one Super Bowl.
Bro, if you're that good of a quarterback, think about this. How many times did Peyton Manning, Tom Brady, Eli Manning, Ben Roethlisberger go to that line and change the plays?
I know what you're saying, MJ, but not.
And if you cannot do that, that is not on the fucking coach all the time. You're supposed to be Aaron Rodgers, one of the greatest quarterbacks to ever fucking live. All this athleticism, the big
I know
arm
what
you
you're
got.
saying, but like, even if you're the star quarterback, I get it. You should still, as a star quarterback, you should have that leeway to, audible out of place. I get you. I get it 100% what you're saying. But what I'm saying is, if it's still the offensive plays and things that are still coming from the coach, this is still your playbook. I may be audibling out of this play to check into another one, but it's still his playbook. So I would, if it doesn't work, I would split that both ways, as in it's the player and the coach's fault, because it's still the coach's playbook, but the player made the wrong call to audible. But I understand what you're saying.
So, okay,
I understand what you're saying, though.
All right, so what about the years under LaFleur? Who's to blame there then? Aaron Rodgers still putting up the numbers, still winning MVPs,
still winning,
home field advantage, still can't win. Different coaching system. Same quarterback. When are we going to start looking at Aaron Rodgers as the?
I'm not absolving Aaron Rodgers. Trust me. Come on, MJ. We didn't chat it up more than once. That I've never absolved Aaron Rodgers for, pretty much inflated numbers year after year, winning 12, 13 games per season, getting home field advantage, and still coming up short like a motherfucker.
Can't do nothing with it.
Trust me. I've been on that train with you. The last few years we've seen Aaron Rodgers been playing real mediocre-ish down the stretch, been playing I don't give a damn about them two regular season MVPs.
Nope.
I'm talking about when I'm saying he's been playing real mediocre down the stretch, I'm talking about playoffs.
Yep.
That's what I'm talking about.
Come January, that's when you really make a name for yourself.
He's been getting home field advantage in the NFC. We ain't talking about this heavy loaded, top heavy AFC. He's been getting home field advantage in the NFC. And now you think that's the main point why I'm really irritated with you Jets fans. He's in a loaded AFC. If you weren't getting the job done in a weak ass NFC, when you pretty much only have to worry about the damn what Niners, Eagles, you know, maybe the Cowboys might mess around and see you in the playoffs, but you know, they'll take you down if you ain't taking them serious. But for the most part, you should win. You know, the Rams kind of been there, but you see where the Rams are at.
How about the Giants knocking them off in Lambeau twice?
Hey, I mean, but that's what I'm saying. That's why I know MJ likes to throw Eli in the conversation all the time, but that's why I will always ride with Eli in the playoff time, because he ain't never been scared to go to Lambeau, knock off Aaron Rodgers, and he ain't never been scared to go to a Super Bowl and knock off Tom Brady.
No, sir.
Say what you want. He knock off the big dogs and when it matters. Say what you want. Eli knocks off the big dogs in the playoffs when it matters. Shit on him. Shit on him in the regular season. Cool. I don't care. Postseason, when the calendar hits January, second week of January, getting close to Super Bowl Sunday in February, Eli Manning plays some damn good football and knocks off the big dogs. Say what you want.
And the thing is too, like like just said, like Drew Brees. Yeah, Drew Brees got great stats, but he's another one. Only one ring. Like,
one ring. Come on, man.
One ring with that loaded Saints team. Like,
hey, man.
I mean, it's just some things I don't understand.
Hey, man. But look, I like I said, I've been on that train with you with Aaron Rodgers playing real mediocre in the playoffs the last few years. Didn't even make the playoffs last year. But
I'm talking about Super Bowl
playoffs.
Make the goddamn playoffs.
But look, Cowboys should have got McCarthy, and I can't absolve him, because let's look at some loaded teams he's had in Dallas, and he can't get past the second round. So I mean, this dude got
he's not even winning his division every year.
No.
You know what I mean? He's alternating. You can't even win a division every year. Like,
facts.
I mean, when is? I mean, hey, we all know, like, we can't say like when is Jerry Jones going to realize, because that's what Jerry does. You know, whoever sucks his ass the most, you know, he'll keep you around. You know, he ain't gonna realize suck that ass. You know,
nah, he's not gonna realize it, because I'm telling you, I've said this on our show. I said it on the Day Show. I said it on 613 Fade Productions, the Man Cave Sports Podcast. Damn it, the fact that Kellen Moore is no longer there, and that man was the OC for that squad that had top 5 offenses 4 out of the 5 years. He ain't there. They gonna miss the shit out of him. And I think, on some real, I think my Chiefs are going to win that division, but I would not be surprised if we split the season series with the Chargers, because I believe that his offensive playing call, added with Justin Herbert, added with Austin Eckler, and hopefully Mike Williams, and hopefully Keenan Allen are present. They got the rookie out of TCU, Johnson, the deep threat guy.
The wide receiver they drafted in the first round. Yep.
So you take his play calling and put it with them weapons. Hey, man, he gonna be like, hey, y'all wanted to get rid of me? Y'all like Mike McCarthy so much? Just wait to see what happens this year. Just wait. Oh, I'm gonna go get a job with the Chargers. You see what the hell I'm working with? And you gonna see the difference with this slub who just keeps just hacking the job up. And what's gonna be the excuse now? What's gonna be the excuse? Hey, man, I'm telling you right now, Mike McCarthy mess around and don't get them Cowboys in the playoffs, watch that fan base call for his head.
He should have been calling for his head already. But hey, who might have called? Who might have called that, right?
Well, hey, only making it to the second round has been keeping his ass safe.
Bro, he made it to the second round, what?
Once, for the last couple of years, but that's the only thing that's keeping his ass safe. is just getting to the playoffs. We've been getting there, so I'm safe for now. No, and that's what's crazy with Jerry Jones. Is like, bro, you ain't never operated like that. You like championships, and you like money. So you've been making the money, but you still like championships.
Obviously, he likes other things more.
Oh, yeah, we ain't gonna get into
that. And I ain't talking about that Texas oil money either.
Nah, we ain't gonna. Matter of fact, I think we talked about that before on this show.
We ain't even going there.
No, we ain't.
Just saying.
Matter of fact, it's a good point to shut down the show, man. A little bit over time.
Hey, Rye, always recycle over here, bro.
Always.
We always do, bro.
Yeah, we always recycle. I got a recycling bin and all this. But anyway, man, y'all know what it is. Mike McCarthy might beat the motherfucker, get recycled next. Y'all know what it is, man. Tap in with us. I.O.W. Sports Network, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. You know what it is. YouTube is where all the content is at. So you tap in with us specifically over there. Let's give a shout out to Let's Talk Sports. We simulcast a late night owl over there. Sideline Sports. What up? Hey, my fellas at 613 Faye Productions, G Money, Double JJ Jones, Mike T, D-Man K Sports Podcast, holla at them boys. And of course, hey, Man Down Sports, Melvin Wall and the crew. And hey, tap in with us. You see where you can find us on Twitter, KC Wildcard Mar for myself, and Jersey Boy MJ for the homie MJ. And that's Jersey with a Z. Hey, man, great show, my guy. Good show, my man. Good show, my man. But y'all know what it is.
Hope you have a good Thursday, dude.
Hey, we're gonna have a fantastic Thursday. Matter of fact, I just want to put this little bug in y'all ear. We're kind of fine tuning everything, so I'm putting a little announcement out there right now. Not everything's concrete, but coming real soon. The Jersey Boy MJ got a baseball show coming, y'all. And I'm happy about it. I'm excited about it. I know he is. I'm just putting that little bug in y'all ear, just so y'all stay tuned. Keep your ears to the streets. Keep your eyes to the streets. It's coming soon. We mess with the names and the logos and all that stuff. I'm telling you, it's coming real soon. So I'm putting that bug out in your ear. Make sure, like you said, all the social media on the bottom. Tap in with us because the Jersey Boy MJ got a baseball show coming. All right, it's coming. Can't wait for that. But hey, man, we out here. Y'all have a fantastic Thursday. Y'all tap in with us tomorrow. Same time, same I.O.W. channel, same late night owl edition. Jersey Boy MJ, Wildcard Mar.
Yes,
out. Deuces.
Come on. Silent Hill TV, yes. Hitchhikers. Yeah, smoking so much dope, I'm seeing traces. Visual lasers, know the cross the scene is dangerous. Aggressive like behavior, couple monsters for my neighbors. Resisting human nature, persistently getting greater. Blood chase like the Terminator. Fire up the green, I need it, increase the dopamine. Feel better.